uh, yeah, so anyway, switch to the shading, and here we want add some texture for that. Okay, and actually, so let me, so this area here, here, and here is gonna be Musgrave, okay, or yeah, something like that. I actually played around and did some texture here, as you can see here, the for floor, and here we use for blocking the sun, okay, that made for of a really simple node, which is a wave texture. Okay, it connected, it is band, not the rings. Okay, and I just connected a color ramp to that, and that's it. So wave, and first we are going to make this texture. Okay, and here, as you can see, the mosaic, I just added a brick. Okay, and I play around with these guys right here, and I connect it to a color ramp, and color ramp goes to the base color, and from here goes to the bump and normals. So we're gonna create that from here. Okay, so yeah, so we add, and we call it maybe floor. Okay, I just make a little bit of room here. So in order to make that, we need a brick texture. The brick texture is right here. Okay, if you go to the Shift A, as always, Shift A, or click here and go to the textures, and yeah, brick texture. Okay, so brick, then we need to type color ramp, okay, and color to factor, and from here color to base color, and again this color should be go to the normal, but instead we need a bump as well. So instead of normal, we connect that to high, so that's fine for now. So we go to the material preview. Yes, as you can see here, the result here is the result. Okay, so, and then if we play around with these guys, which is the scale, okay, it will make sense. So now instead of linear, I want to set that on constant. Okay, so, and not here but here. Actually, we maybe need to play around with the color just a bit. Okay, so here we maybe we don't need to set that on too dark. Okay, and here maybe we need to set that on about here. Okay, so actually this is not a square, this is much rectangular, and I want to play around with this guy right here, and it will give me some much better results. Maybe 0.5. Oh, so let me hold on Shift and play around with that. It will give you much smoother result. So instead of that, maybe 13 should be fine. And here's too big gap. Okay, so I just play around with this mortar size just a bit. Even we can make that much smaller. Okay, about that. Even much smaller, 3 maybe. Yeah. So as you can see here is the result. Yeah, without bump and with bump. Okay. So that's it actually. And the other thing is the bias. You can play around even with that. Here's the bias. How will affect. It will take a random okay, of each of these. So I just press Control Z. I don't want to play around with that. So actually, I just want to add and apply that material to just these faces that I selected, and I don't want to I want to add something else. Control I to inverse this selection. Okay, and I add another and add and assign that, and I'll call it road. Okay, instead. So that's it. So this road gonna be a bit darker, like an actual road, like so. Okay, and even here, we maybe need to make that, scale that. Okay, like that, and then push that just a bit inside. Okay, and now I want to get rid of these guys right here. So I just hold on Alt and I select a loop face and press Control and plus. And Control and plus, you will select one further loop. Okay, Control numpad plus or numpad negative. Okay, so delete the faces. X and delete those. So here maybe we need to adjust that a little bit more. Not here, but this one right here. Yeah, I think that's fine for most of the case. That's fine, and we can use the offset if what we had. So another thing, actually there's another cool add-on that you can just type node, and that's node wrangler. Enable that and save that. Okay, enable that and save that. And now if I just select this brick texture and press Ctrl and T, it will set up this two node for me, and that is the node wrangler that will make that. So now I want to rotate this brick 45 degrees. Okay, and that's gonna be the result. So again, we need to play around with these guys right here to get actually nice texture. Yeah, actually to fix these bad things, okay, which I'm gonna to make that. So we need to play around with some of the scale as well here. Okay, so as you can see, we got this. So I just set that on 12 maybe, and we play around with this high and here. So in order to get things, yeah, a square shape, so we need to play around with this one as well. Okay, so just push that to maybe 2 or high or just a bit less. Okay, maybe 1.8 is fine. So boys, play around with that just a bit until you are happy with that. So that's fine for me. Okay, so the next thing, maybe here I want to select that by, yeah, we just select once, select here again and here. I'm just wondering which color gonna be perfect with those. So even we select here as well, and not these two, and these two, and as well holding Alt and Shift, and you are able to select multiple things. And I just select and add one and click, call that break, maybe break. Yes, so that's it. and we maybe need to select on these lines and look at from the top and scale those just a bit bigger, like so. Okay, and that's it about the road. And even we can add, for example, some of these lines here, okay, like so. And we can play around with the array modifier and add those very quickly. Maybe not in this case, y, and make that 0 as well. Add a couple of those and push that here. 7, Shift D, and push that here as well. Okay, and rotate that by 90 degrees. Okay, the same thing, Shift D. Okay, so that's it, guys. If you want, you can add some. So let me just select all of these like so and apply all and press Ctrl and J to join those. And now if you want, you can add a solidify modifier just a bit. So we just zoom at one of this area, maybe in negative, yeah, position like that. So that's it, that's fine. So maybe we need to add some loop cut right here and select that part and Y in Y-axis. And even here, add a loop cut, select both. And E for extrude that. And that will add a bit of details. GG and in Y-axis. And this is gonna be the last. Just a bit. GG. Okay, so that's it. So thank you very much and see you in the next video.